Gotta get your weight up. Don't play round me. Everything I smash AP. Step up in the game, looking round, all eyes on me. I remember when I started low key. Riding in the whip with a chick whose name I can't pronounce. I just spend it, I ain't checking my account. Lil, get your weight up.
So today our Benny boy's coming in for an IV treatment.
Hey, hey!
Our pop!
Yay!
We're all getting older and he's been feeling tired and lethargic and just a lot of fatigue, and I was like, why don't you just come in and see Tasha and get some IVs? So he comes to CT pretty regularly for an IV.
I should be getting them more often, but I would say once every couple months, maybe once a month. I don't always get what I need to get in me, and I always feel refreshed after I do, and Tasha's amazing at it. Special delivery.
Thank you. Good. How are you? Thank you so much.
This is not yours. That is yours.
Mine.
That is yours.
Thank you. And he'll bring us a pop or lunch. And it's just fun to get to see him throughout the day. Oh my gosh, she's the best. Oh. Little lipstick. Whoopsies. Are you ready for your IV?
Ready.
Come on, let's fix your face too. You got red all over. Every single person that I've seen Tasha attempt to start an IV has been a success. My husband Ben would donate his blood every year, so he did that multiple times a year. And he would always come back with like blown out veins and horrible bruising and all this just yuck. And he would be like, it wasn't a pleasant experience. And he enjoys coming to see Tasha because she's just so good and knows exactly what to do. And he doesn't get the bad bruising, and it's not sore.
Sometimes you can literally taste the vitamins. That's how you know you're deficient. Like you get that vitamin taste in your mouth, but it doesn't hurt. It's quick, pretty smooth.
All right, tell me what kind of IV you want today.
I like what we've done before. I would say heavy on the vitamins.
Okay.
You know, I'm deficient in vitamin B, of course, but C, I don't know, whatever you think.
Okay, let's do all your B vitamins. We'll do high dose vitamin C, trace elements, and how about some biotin?
Biotin, yeah,
hair,
for
skin,
sure.
and nails.
Yep.
All right, I got you. A man to be so supportive in so many ways and so hands-on with the kids is like something you don't see always. And Ben is just a different level of that. Ben is a special person. Like he's Mr. Mom, like legit. The best father to our 3 girls, supportive of Tasha and myself in starting this business. He's been there every step, you know, and not that it's been easy.
It's been a big stress on both of them and the families that we're hopeful that it's getting to a point where it's more, not just profitable, but more freedom.
Tasha is like my female Ben, like my work wife, and Ben, they're both type A, extremely like routine, perfectionists, and like things done certain ways.
They've been like a work marriage, really, you know? They talk every night, they go everywhere together, they share, you know, it's not, I do this, you do this, it's kind of a joint collab on everything.
I love that Tasha and Ben have their own relationship, and that has grown too over the past couple years, and that means the world to me, that she takes care of him here, and when we're together as families, you know, he's her friend.
Did we find it?
We did find it outside in the pool, Ben.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, well, he had it on and then decided he wanted to take a dip in the pool. So just took it off, threw it in the pool bin, and out he went.
It's the last place I would have looked.
That's how we roll at our house. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what made me think to go in there, but other than I know him all too well.
Blame it on the tortoise.
Seriously. IV therapy stands for intravenous therapy. So there's a multitude of reasons why people would get an IV. One being if they are feeling under the weather, like they're coming down with something, tired, fatigued, if they have a viral infection or bacterial, or just as a pick-me-up, like if they're gonna travel or having some sort of big event, or if they had a big event and they're a little hungover. I've treated a lot of patients like post-COVID. I love to give hydrogen peroxide IVs, which is a huge anti-inflammatory. And the hydrogen peroxide allows the nutrients to get intracellular, so it absorbs better, and they were able to, usually about the second or third treatment, taste or smell again. And their brain fog was substantially and noticeably different within like 3 or 4 treatments. We would basically flush them out and give them all the vitamins and minerals they needed.
Tasha can make an IV, like a special cocktail just for you. You also were able to give IV treatments for muscle recovery, so she can get some athletes up in here trying to replenish themselves as they're working out really hardcore and eating certain diets. She knows the osmolarities and the safety protocols, and it's not like we get delivered a bag of Myers cocktail and just poke you and let it drip. She makes the IV treatment just for you.
All right, let's take a look at this. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay.
Old trusty right there.
Old trusty. Whatever your body needs, it will take from the IV, and whatever it doesn't need, it gets rid of. So you're never going to be like overdosing on something.
Most of us are deficient, especially in vitamin D in Arizona. So I just think it's important to point out that IV therapy is something that every single person can benefit from.
It'll be fun.
Yes.
How's it feeling?
Good.
Okay.
I think they both shared a really deep love for what they do and what it does for their patients as people and how it makes them feel. And it's their names, it's their faces, it's their personalities, and it's their professionalism and service, which is why they are here after a year and, you know, growing and continuing. What else do you guys have going on for our holidays? Do you do Thanksgiving here?
We are actually, usually we do Thanksgiving and Christmas, but this year we're gonna go to Sonoma for Thanksgiving to his brothers.
Oh.
So I'm
Nothing
super
wrong with that.
excited. Yeah, it'll be fun. And then we need to talk about the holidays. Has Em asked you about New Year's?
I got a cryptic text about doing something for New Year's.
Yeah.
Do tell. Colorado is all I was told, so New Year's. I just show up where I'm told.
Well, maybe going to Snowmass. You ready?
Ready.
1, 2, poke. Good job.
What's a snowmass?
That's where
Sounds cold.
we have, well, you know, it's where our little ski place is.
Colorado?
Yeah. Kind of by Aspen, Snowmass Village.
Oh.
And we just hang, and we think you should come with the kids.
Our families have become closer, so we've slowly become, you know, to rely on each other as well. I think that's been good for us. Our kids, Mike, myself, we're talking about going on vacation together. So there's that. Do your kids ski?
Yeah. We'll put yours in ski school.
Okay.
And we'll, do you ski?
No, I've snowboarded. It's been 12 years probably.
Well, we can snowboard if you want. We can ski. We can just hang and have cocktails.
Sure, I like that option.
All right. I know. I told Mike, I was like, I don't know about this. I'm about to bust a hip one of these times. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, this is... Probably shouldn't have, like, learned to ski at, like, 40.
Well, if you've done it somewhat recently.
Well, I used to snowboard, but I'm not even down to try it anymore. Because, like, one hard fall, and that's probably...
For sure. Tailbone.
Yeah, already broke.
But it would be good for the kids. I'm open to that.
Okay, that'd be super fun. Let's...
I don't see a scenario where they aren't practicing as part of this business, but I do see a scenario where it's growing to a point where they don't have to be as involved as much. And whether that's growing into other locations, growing your staff, obviously your clientele, and that's the goal. Then I can retire and start finger painting or live on the beach. They've done it themselves so much, and it's been a big stress on both of them and the families that we're hopeful that it's getting to a point where it's more, not just profitable, but more freedom to hand off some responsibilities. Yeah. I've always wanted to be like in a cabin with friends for New Year's.
This place is so fun. It's so cool. We'd have so much fun.
You fly and then rent a car, or do you drive?
We usually drive at Christmas time. But you can fly into either Aspen, which is kind of astronomical. You might want to skip that. We usually fly into Denver or Grand Junction.
Okay.
And then Grand Junction's like 90 miles. And we just come pick you up. There's 2 vehicles and we gotta think about it. How you feeling? Any burning?
Nope. No burning.
You're rolling.
You can taste it.
All right.
What does that tell you?
That means you needed it.
See?
You knew.
I can't believe it's already been a year. Seeing where they were 12, 13 months ago and where they are now, I'm thrilled for them, for both of them, but for us too, just to see what the future holds. And I know they're on the right path. But I'm just incredibly proud of my wife. It hasn't been easy. You know, I have a career. We have 3 young kids, a dog, a cat, a fish, and responsibilities. And she's had to just jump into this with both feet. She made a lot of mistakes, but she's learned. And to see where they're at it's inspiring and impressive. I'm just proud of her.
Oh, there's a fire. Welcome to downtown Phoenix.
We're going to the Big.
Yep, we're going to the Big downtown Phoenix. We're just gonna go get some drinks and dinner with the boys and have a good night. They have multiple locations in the valley, but this one's really cool. It's like a little secret gem. We're getting out of the car and Tasha has this horrible leg cramp.
Like so bad.
She
I
could
couldn't
barely
across
walk.
the street.
Hi, gorgeous.
Ready for some happy
I'm ready.
And I couldn't walk in my high heels. So that was a production.
Did the cramp last the entire time? Did it finally go away?
Yeah, after I had a little Tito's. Oh, whatever.
You had to have your Tito's. Oh, look who's here. Hey, babe. Hey.
Hello. Pleasure. As always. All mine.
How was your Friday? Was it excellent? You had an excellent day. No one says that.
So that is
So that is excellent.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. My name is Kim. I'll be taking care of you today.
Thank you.
Never been to the Big before?
Kim. Loved him.
With his fancy glasses.
That were not prescription. I like your glasses.
Hey, that was
They're
amazing.
so cool. I love them.
Like the more fashion statement.
It's working. It's working. He just would like glide in.
He was so
He
fun.
would just like appear. Hi. Oh,
amazing.
Liz finally let me.
Amazing.
He's like, where'd he come from?
Bar.
Bar, please.
Straight to it, huh?
Yeah, straight to it.
Is it 5 o'clock?
Somewhere.
Yeah, we are actually in happy hour right now for the next hour and 15.
Yeah, we are.
I knew it.
Good.
I'm gonna do a kettle extra dirty one.
Yeah, I want a dirty martini, please.
Dirty martini.
Yeah, thank you.
What does extra dirty mean?
Extra dirty means more olive juice.
Me too, extra dirty.
We're ordering dirty martinis, and just so you know, whenever I have a dirty martini at the beginning of a night, it's gonna be a good night. So
It's always a good night.
You feeling extra dirty?
I mean, always, you know.
Martini,
Oh,
please.
there it is.
That's fine.
He said
Go with
just to
the
get
flower.
started. He said just to get started.
What, do I need to pick a vodka or,
It come with our house vodka, the well, but you can pick different vodka. We got
or do you make,
food.
is that like house? You distill it here? No,
No, it's just good.
Can't take them anywhere.
no.
No, you can't do that with a dirty martini. It's going to be disgusting. You've got to get a higher end. vodka.
Kettle.
Hangovers. Yeah,
Tito's,
Tito's is fine.
Cheetos, and Kettle. All right.
You want to pick your bourbon?
Thanks, Kim.
There's lots of beef. Why?
There are a lot of bees out here.
So we were just discussing with the boys kind of like our next steps in the business process of things we want to start getting going and things we've been starting to do. Since we started the Google SEO stuff, like we've been getting more new patients like that aren't referrals. So we've had a lot of like Tasha and I did really well last year with just our patients referring people to us. But like now that we're doing a little bit of like SEO, like we're getting phone calls, like our phone's ringing.
What's SEO?
I kept saying we were doing SEO, and Ben's like, "You're not doing SEO, you're doing SEM." I'm like, "What's SEM?" And he's like, "Search engine
Marketing?
marketing."
We still don't know.
We still don't know.
Oh.
Search engine operation optimization.
Got it.
Is that right?
People get what SEO is, but it's like a different language, I think.
Just marketing, right? Like,
So we just know that we need to do SEO. Everyone needs to do SEO. Well, anyway, whatever's happening, it's working.
it's definitely notable.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
And it shouldn't be that fast, and it is.
it's fast.
That's great.
Like, I mean, in the morning when I turn the phones over, the phones are ringing.
We talked about just how far we've come over the past year because we just celebrated the year, a couple months before. We love each other. We love each other's patients. We're getting to know each other's patients. It's not just like someone's coming in to see Merrill and it's just Merrill. It's like we're introducing our new patients to each other, our patients we've had for 10 years. And I love that sense of community that we're trying to build where like
They feel that?
yes. Oh my God. Like, and I people like come in for an appointment and stay even longer than like they just want to hang out with us and be in our place, and that's what we want.
You guys need a little bar.
I was just gonna say.
I mean, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
But I think we have to have a liquor license.
You have a liquor license.
Now we're going, speakeasy.
Oh, like build like a bunker underneath.
Yeah.
All right. I made everybody. I'm a dork. I kind of like at Thanksgiving. I have everyone like go around the table and say what they're thankful for. Like, what stands out to you? Like, did you see like the amount of patients, or like do you feel
I just think
like
we've grown so much in such a short amount of time and in not a great economy, which I think says a lot. Like, I'm just so grateful and thankful because I think that it probably wasn't the best
tough
year
year.
to open, like hindsight, but we're above water.
It's a really good point.
And then our skincare line, and it is like selling.
Yeah, I've already had to make
Like we've already made a second
We've already
order.
like sold our first like order.
You gonna tell us how you made this?
I made them with iron on.
They're patches.
Patches.
Should I show you?
What do you think?
So cute.
I like the patch.
I like the chainsaw one.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite one. Guns N' Roses is my favorite. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. To I'm gonna say to our friendship and our business. Friendship first.
Business second.
And business. I'm gonna get teary. Shit. I'm excited.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you guys.
We
We couldn't
spend
do
way
it
too
without
much time
you.
together, but
Yeah,
aside from that,
take a break.
we put some ring cameras inside the office so I can
We should have access.
see what's going on.
We work our tails off is what we do.
Yeah.
Do we have fun? Yes. We have moments where we get to talk, but honestly, like some days will go by where we don't even really talk to each other that much.
How many slushies do you get per day?
Big gulps, you mean?
Big gulps?
Big gulps, yeah.
Pops.
We've calmed down on that.
because I ordered
She brings them in for us,
little
so
ones, 'cause
I
you
don't
get
have
me
to
in
run an
trouble.
errand and go get us a freaking big gulp. Oh my god, the bee is like in your hair. Bees! Down.
It's attracted to the
sparkle.
spark.
Get! Oh my god. Bee. I don't like bees. I don't like
Wait,
bees.
Your stress is causing it to attract. Another one.
Oh God.
Traveling packs.
Lord of living.
Legal review wise, do we have any malpractice claims on the horizon on your way?
Nope, we're all good.
What?
Any
Let's
malpractice
get our
claims?
premium down.
I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't understand.
Any malpractice claims? Anybody suing us?
Nope.
Well, that's something to be thankful for.
Yes.
Everyone said something about the past year and our growth and our business. So, cheers to Nicole and Candy. All the staff of Firefly and Snapdragon for their continued support
Seriously.
and love. We would not be here without them today.
No, and I had a new
And
Are we
patient.
going to take this or we can send this cheers to them?
Did I show you the Sir Will vibe? When he came in to be a patient of ours, that was such a fun day.
It was so fun.
What was that like?
It was just surreal. Like, he's such a normal, cool, family guy. He's like, I'm a homebody, you know? Like, he likes to be home.
Talk
Me
to like
too.
kids.
He's
Like,
just a
just-
really creative,
yeah.
cool dude. I think out of everybody, Brooke, how much she has helped us get our business going, like physically get the shop ready, and what you were able to do for her with the Bellafill was like so incredible. So Liz finally letting me do her lips.
That was
Phil
huge.
was like, I don't want you to touch her lips, and she got permission. He's like, go for it, and like they look so good and natural.
They really do look good.
They look great. Happy. I mean, we need to talk about Jerry and how special she is.
I literally,
Jerry, who made the rum cake for us?
Yes, that is the best rum cake I've ever had in my entire life.
went-
The boys like just blew me away with what they said. They were so dang sweet.
I love watching the two of you grow together, and the four of us. Like, this is awesome. And I think there's a closeness there that's got some good positivity. So I'm excited for that. We've been together a long time.
Yes, we have
What do we calculate?
17 years.
17 years? You've always been my first baby.
I am a baby.
What I've noticed, like, the last year, she's gone. Like,
So sweet.
cheers.
yeah, cheers to that.
Okay.
It's only going up. Kids, buckle up.
Really proud of you guys. Both of you, especially you. Eventually, you found the right person to bust a move with. You guys are killing it, and I'm just every day there's something new going on, and we're just happy to help and support you guys. And while you go make your mark, and you said your line is, "We're gonna kill it." I have no doubt.
Cheers.
We'll kill it.
We couldn't do it without you and you, Ben. Seriously, true.
And your patient, I forgot. The support part. Your patients love you.
They're really strong men, but they're very
Sensitive.
yeah, sensitive, and they're just everything to them is family and the kids. Like that's what comes first.
I think that if you hadn't come into her life, like, we wouldn't be here today.
Oh, don't put that on me.
Sorry.
Come on.
You're kind of a big part of it. No, you're a big part of
We
it.
got engaged. I don't know. You don't know this.
You don't know this.
What?
But I literally called Merrill and I was like, all right, let's do it. I wouldn't be here.
It's okay.
I wouldn't have ever been able to do this without him. And it's not because I haven't financially been able to do it on my own, because I have.
No, you totally could.
But it was
That's not
just
the point.
the help with the kids. There's just you have to have a tribe, you know, and having no family here, It's just super important to me and just really special. I know that my kids are safe, and they're not just safe, but they're very well taken care of, and they're loved. Yeah. I'd be lost without him.
Mike is an incredible father figure to Tasha's children, and is such a positive influence on their lives. And I'm grateful to Mike for giving Tasha some safety in life and feeling a little more settled. And he'll never know how much that means. Because Tasha's been ready to do this for a long time, and I just took the step a little bit sooner, like thanks to Ben. And like, it's all about timing with the universe and the way everything happened. And we have so many people to thank, but like, I think the main people we have to thank is you two, because letting us do this and letting us take these risks and see what happens. And it's been going like this, and it's just gonna keep going. And I'm really excited, but I'm really thankful for the both of you. And can't even describe how thankful I am for you. I don't think that I would be as far as I am personally in my growth without you. I don't think that I would be who I am today without you. So,
Not because you couldn't do it, but
No,
because
but-
I don't think you believed in yourself like I believed in you.
true. So cheers to that.
Salud.
What were you going to tell me that?
Never. I tried to tell you at the 1 year, but it just couldn't come out. I wouldn't have done it without you, and I couldn't have done it without you. Almost year 2.
Almost year 2. Yeah,
Coming around the
so
corner.
it's been a year and a half. Coming up on 2 years in September, and we're just getting started.
You haven't seen the last of us.
Let's go, Rouge and Wright Medical Aesthetics. Beyond beauty. All right, I love y'all. Cheers.
Love you.
Love you.